Any
So,
questions for Paris? Paris, Coach Narduzzi just said that he feels like this team is different. He wanted to show that this is a different team than maybe the one that played Delaware last year or Eastern Michigan last year. Do you feel like this team is different? Do you feel like you showed that today?
I mean, it's only week one. It's early. It's too early to tell. But I mean, I feel like with all the stuff going on in today's world, I feel like we're a more mentally stronger team because all this pandemic and a lot of other stuff that's going on. So I definitely say we're more mentally stronger.
Harris, to really start your season off, I mean, you go tackle for loss and then interception on that first series. What was kind of going through your head as you got to the sideline, as you got to the turnover bucket, all that good stuff?
Man, it's a DB dream to get a turnover. I mean, that's what we practice hard for. That's what we study film for. Um, I was more excited. My brothers was more excited for me than I was for myself. So I mean, if I could give them guys energy and give myself energy, man, it feels great, man. It felt good.
Speaking of that, I mean, you got a whole half to kind of sit there and watch the twos go do their thing. I saw you kind of cheering them on. What's that like? You know, you've been here a couple of years, but I think that's really the first time you've kind of been on the other side of it, like watching a young guy go and play. So what was that like for you?
I mean, those guys they're on their feet cheering for me, so I feel like it's only right that I show them my respect and my energy for them, because I'm just as hyper as them as they make a play as I am myself. I mean, I love seeing those guys. Our young guys are definitely going to be good for the future.
Looking back at that tackle for loss and the interception, I think last year you had 2.5 tackles for loss, 3 interceptions. Can you immediately start thinking towards, personal goals of breaking those records?
No, I really don't care about goals, man. I'm all about winning. If you know Paris Ford, I like winning, bro. Stats, that's for the end season. I mean, it's good to have them, but I never, ever look at stats. I just go out there and give 110%. That's how I was taught to play.
Paris,
I can't hear you. I can't hear him. I can't hear you, family. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't hear
any
him.
other questions for Paris? I'll try and get Chris back on.
That's Chris Peay.
Uh,
How you doing, Amanda?
Hey, how are you? How important was it for you guys to just get through this first game? You have no crowd. You had to go through all the testing protocols. I know Pat said during the week that you guys were like a little anxious about your test results. Do you think maybe just going through everything this first week has put you at ease at all?
Oh, yeah, man. It's big because we didn't even know if we was going to have a season, rather. I mean, just to play one game definitely was a blessing. I mean, everyone's blood was boiling, or adrenaline, rather. But not knowing was the scary part. But it felt good to finally have one under our belt.
Yeah, so, Paris, I'm gonna try it again. Another one. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you, family.
All right, cool. No, I was just asking. After the big pass play that they had early, you guys seemed to really rebound quickly. I saw AJ Woodsy coverage. Can you talk about just the mentality of that happened, but you guys really just shrugged it off real quick and seemed to get right back at the game?
As a DB, you're going to get beat. We all gathered around. We told them to just flush it, go on to the next play. I mean, you're going to make plays on people. People are going to make plays on you. I mean, it's all about how you react and how short of a memory you have. So, I mean, I guess AJ finished the game off, played pretty well besides that deep ball. So we just told him to flush it and go on to the next one.
Anything final for Paris before we get on to Jimmy Morrissey, our next player?
Yeah, Harris, as a player, as someone who's played college football, for several years now, was it weird at all playing, in an environment or in a setup like this, where you're in a full stadium, no fans, playing in a different team, like not in your squad scrimmage? Did that take a little getting used to it all, or was it something that wasn't all that?
I mean, yeah, it definitely was a little weird, I say. But I mean, if you love this game of football, you don't care if there's 1 or a million people in the stands. And I guess we just came to take care of business today.